guys? Today I'm here in place of Sean Teese. My name is Tyler Habursky, and as you might know, I'm a part of the Panthers Brawl podcast with Sean Teese and Jack and Jeff Taylor. We're part of the Brawl network, and we do a podcast for the Panthers. And I know Sean Teese has mentioned it here and there on his YouTube, but this week I'm here for him because him and Jack, they actually have a special opportunity through a special relationship that they have that will be featured on our next podcast. So make sure you go give that a listen. We're all over the place. You can listen to us anywhere. Also make sure you follow us, our personal accounts, the Panthers Brawl, and then the Brawl Network on Twitter. We think we got a really good thing going here, and we just can't wait to keep growing and show you guys what we got. Today they wanted me to talk about draft for the Panthers, because myself, I'm actually a Panthers fan as well, and they call me the draft expert of the group here, and I also write for Whole Nine Sports about the draft, and that's always just kind of been my passion, and that's something I just like to talk about. So today we're going to talk about what the Panthers are going to do with their pick, and of course there's major implications for what they're going to do that still have to happen before the draft. And we all know that one question is, what do they do with Cam Newton? Everyone knows Cam. His career at Florida, he had to transfer, went to Blaine College, won the JUCO national championship. Next year transfers to Auburn, wins the national championship, becomes the first overall pick for the Carolina Panthers, and then the rest is history. So since then, he's taken us to the Super Bowl with a really bad offense, and everyone loved him then, but after a few years of injuries, he's kind of on the hot seat now, and his time could be coming to an end here soon as a Panther, whether it's this year or the next few years, unfortunately, because I myself am a Cam fan, and I'd love to see him succeed and stay, but we got to be realistic here and prepare for the future. But of course, if the Panthers trade Cam, move on from Cam in some way this offseason and acquire an asset, they're going to need a quarterback, because as you and I both know, the answer is not on the roster with Kyle Allen or Will Greer. Neither of them showed up really this year. So the thing about that is Joe Burrow, who we all know made history in college football this season, Heisman Trophy winner, he's going first to the Bengals. It's just going to happen. So besides Burrow, we got Tua Tagovailoa and Justin Herbert in play at quarterback. And the thing about that is we're picking at 7, and we got two teams in front of us besides the Bengals that also need a quarterback, in the Dolphins and the Chargers. The thing about, we can trade up. That's definitely an option, and a lot of fans want to do that, to trade up for Tua specifically. But the thing is, the Dolphins have been making trade after trade, acquiring so much draft capital over the last year or two. And if we're in a bidding war, specifically to trade up to 3 with the Lions to take Tua, they're going to beat us out every time because they just have more draft capital than us. And then it gets to the point where, do you actually want to trade up for Justin Herbert? Because that might be the Chargers guy, so how are you going to get up there? So that's where it gets tricky, and that's personally why I think we should keep Cam around, because I'd rather have Cam than those guys, and moving on from Cam would just make it a much bigger hassle this offseason, and at the draft, worrying about trading up to get their guy. But if there are guys out there, they have to go get them. So now let's say we keep Cam. There's 3 guys I want to go over today that could be in play at 7. First one, Derrick Brown. If Chase Young wasn't playing college football this season and didn't take the nation by storm, Derrick Brown would have been talked about, all over the media, all over the news, because this guy is a game wrecker. He destroys offensive game plans. When you watch him on film, this dude just looks like a refrigerator. He's got a big build, real strong body, defensive tackle, interior player. He just throws around 300-pound offensive linemen like it's nothing, and he can get to the quarterback as a pass rusher. He can two-gap and stop the run as well as anybody in this draft. And he's definitely an elite prospect up there with all these other players. So he's definitely worth the 7th pick. And for us Panthers, we know our run defense was not very good this year, along with just our defense in general was not very good. And getting a guy like Derrick Brown in there to solidify the interior would be so great for us, because we kind of went from the 4-3, excuse me, 2 years ago, and then this last year we went to the 3-4, and that was kind of a transition for us. And Kawan Short, he was injured for most of the year. Gerald McCoy, kind of a new guy. Of course, he's a really good player, and we actually need to re-sign him along with Don Terry Poe in there. And if we don't bring back either of those guys, or even one of those guys, then Derek Brown's is definitely a legitimate option for us. Now, if we did sign both of those guys, and we wouldn't really have as much of a need on the interior. So that's where I look at the second player I'm going to go over today. That's Jeffrey Okudah. Because assuming we sign both those defensive linemen, it's going to be tough to also sign cornerback James Bradbury. And Bradbury's had his fair share of mistakes, but he's overall been a good corner and is developing pretty well, alongside Dante Jackson, who will likely fill the other corner spot for us. So if we let Bradbury walk, we need to fill that role at corner, and I think that could be Jeffrey Okudah. So if you haven't heard of Jeffrey Okudah, he's a cornerback from Ohio State, played with Chase Young, and this is just one of the best corners we've seen in the last couple of years come out. Ohio State's been churning out these guys at corner, and what I like most about Okudah is his athleticism and ability to play man coverage. In my opinion, man coverage is the second hardest thing to play in football outside of quarterback. It's just tough for me to cover one person one-on-one and stay with him the whole time. 6'4", 220-pound receivers that we have in the league now. It's just something that's very valuable, and if you can get guys on your defense that play man coverage, it makes it a lot easier to call the game as a defensive coordinator. So that's why I think Jeffrey Okudah could be in play for us at 7 if he makes it there. Along with that, I think it shocked us as Panthers fans this offseason when we got the news that our best player, Luke Kuechly, has retired. He was with us for 7 seasons, probably the best linebacker in the league for 6 seasons, and he was just a great player, obviously. And just him retiring out of nowhere, I know that was the right decision for him, but from a team building perspective, that's just a huge hole right in the middle of our defense. And Jack Thompson's played pretty well, but you have to have more than one good linebacker in this league, and that's where I think a guy like Isaiah Simmons could come in and make a big difference. Simmons is a guy that played all over the place for Clemson. Slot corner, safety, linebacker, played defensive end. And he's going to test freakishly well at the combine. You guys will see that soon. His numbers are going to be really well, and I just can't wait to see how that would look for the Panthers. Fun fact though, even though Clemson's right by us, the Panthers, they've actually never drafted a Clemson player. So I think that's interesting, but I don't think there's any reason for that. I think Simmons could be legitimately in play at 7 if he makes it there. And the thing about these 3 guys is I think one of them is pretty much guaranteed to make it there, because I feel like 3 quarterbacks are definitely going before our pick if we don't take one. Burrow, Tua, and Herbert in one way or another. I think Chase Young's also going to go before us. I mean, if not, we'll gladly take Chase Young. So then there's those 3 players that I just mentioned, and I think one of them will definitely be there. How I'd rank them and how I'd want them really just depends on what we do in free agency. All 3 are real close. But if I had to pick